host of The Writer's Voice, and my guest today is Carole Bumpus, who is a novelist, and she writes culinary travel memoirs. How are you, Carole?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, glad to have you. Now, you do something different from anybody else who's been on the podcast. So, writing about food and writing about travel. You have a really interesting story about how you got into that. So, I just want to jump right into that. Why don't you tell everybody how you got started doing that?
Well, to begin with, it started a number of years back after I retired as a family therapist. And my husband invited me to travel to Italy for a month. And so that's actually leading into the very book that's going to be coming out in 1 week. And on the 27th, anyway. What happened on that trip, though, was I had moved away from being a family therapist, but I still was focusing on families. And I was wondering, what is it like to live in those homes and eat that food, and what brings family to the table? Everybody wants to tell you their favorite recipe. Everybody wants to tell you what it's like to sit down at this table with this family. And oh my goodness, what fun we had. And so some of those particular memorable interviews showed up in a number of my other books. And now, in fact, one of the interviews was the key to my historical novel, A Cup of Redemption. The French woman told me, it was during World War II, and we were lucky to have a potato or two. And so it was listening to their answers.
Together. So you do a lot of intensive research then. How long does it take you to write a book?
Do you really want to know? Well, so I probably start this book that's coming out now. I actually did the trip in 1998. The posters behind me, those two on the either side, are both the actual French stories, the actual French interviews that I did. I couldn't leave anyone behind, so I'm scooping them up as I go.
So tell us about the similarities in the types of writing you're doing now with these travel, food, culinary, memoir type books. What's the same as a novel, and how's the process different?
It was quite different. I had never written anything before, and I started out with a historical novel. And the reason I did that was because this woman that I had interviewed had just died. Then I found out there were a lot of family secrets.
Okay, Carole, hold up that book. Let's show everybody the cover once again. It's A September to Remember, right?
Correct.
Where can they find it? In good bookstores everywhere, right?
Absolutely, worldwide. And also, it is will be on Kindle. Right now it's on pre-order, but by the time you broadcast, then it will be live and well.
Alrighty, that's excellent. Thanks so much for visiting with us. I'll have to have you back again after you have another book with another new story.
Oh, no pressure here, right?
Of course not. Hey, thank you, Carole.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you.
Bye-bye.